Welcome back to Module 4. In this Module 4, we'll be talking about the setting up of smart home automation system. In this module, we'll just be very straight to the point. It covers the step-by-step process in installing and configuring smart home automation in a home, or like somebody just called you to come and evaluate a space and install and integrate smart home automation. You have to know some certain things you are supposed to do as an integrator, as an installer. Number one, you have to ensure, you have to access the home and look at the key areas for automation. Talk to the customers. Oh, what do you want to do? So I want to achieve. What do you want to make? Oh, I want my fan socket to be automated. I want my AC switches to be automated. I want my lights, switches for the house to be automated for the kids' room and the living room. So from anywhere in the world, I can be able to control and switch on and switch off my lights and save the cost of energy. As we all know that energy cost is increasing globally, yet you have to engage your client, you have to know their requirements. That will advise you or influence your decision in planning the whole project. Then the next thing to do is to choose the smart devices that are compatible and that you think can function. As an integrator, as a seller, as a business person, you have to know the best devices to use for your clients to give them the desired results. All right. You have to just come and evaluate and okay, based on your experience from the field, based on the product we're going to be recommending to you uh, in the business section of this training and the practical section, you're going to be seeing the product to recommend, the brands, and when it comes to the hubs, the switches, the voice controller, and all. You know the best one to recommend and advise based on uh, the information we're getting on this training at the business class and the practical class. Also, the connectivity and power. You have to ensure that the power in the house is reliable. If it's inverter they are using, it's okay because these are smart devices, they need to be protected. They're smart devices that are using wireless network. So, they need to be done. They are quite expensive. Some of them are expensive. So they getting faulty or getting bad due to power should be avoided by ensuring that your customers or your clients have a good power system in the building. And also the wireless network is very important. You have to be able to understand how to route wireless network all over a building using the range extender or like an AP, the wireless access points, all over the structures because all these devices work, via the wireless network. You can see this media room now, all the devices here connect to this wireless network. In the living room, all devices here connect to this network. The same thing in the kitchen area and the primary suites. They all connect together. Now, since they are connected together now, you can now use your phone to control these devices from anywhere in the world. You can speak to you can turn your phone to your voice controller, to your Alexa, then you speak to it, then the automation happens in the homes, right? So you have to ensure that you have a good wireless network all over the building, covering the whole corners of the building. And the stronger the wireless network signal, the better the communication. Then also integration and scalability. You have to ensure that device works together and allow feature upgrades. Compatibility is very important in this setting up. We show you the kind of equipment to use at the practical session. When you buy your devices, you have to look at the label. Oh, Alexa compatible with Tuya, compatible with Go Nest. You see it on the body, on the carton of devices you are buying. So you have to pay attention to that side. It's very important because when you are doing integration, compatibility plays a very huge role. You know, so all these things have to be confirmed and ensured they are compatible from the beginning of the project when you are buying your product. So let's look at this drawing now. Basically, all these devices are linked to your wireless network. That's why we're going to be diving into the basic of wireless networking. You have to understand wireless networking. So routing your cable in case of a very big building, that have thick walls in between. Let's look at these walls now. Look at this is a wall, this is a wall, this is a decking, this is a very thick decking. All right. I'm going to disturb the connectivity of the wireless network between the floors. So you might just tell your client and advise your client that okay, in each of these structure, each of these rooms, I might have to put like a repeater or wireless range extender or wireless AP in all these rooms that will link to the central internet, maybe in the kitchen or in the downstairs living room. All right. So all these points, all these room, we might have to lay a network cable to link to this point. In the case of a structure, all right, that link to this structure, to this room, then you cannot do your AP in all the rooms. That's in the case of thick walls in between. But if the space is open or there are no serious partitions, they can all be connected to the single wireless network for effective wireless communication. We're going to do the practical. We're going to show you how to set up all these things. They're very straightforward. How to configure your router and set it up and get it ready for a smart home automation network connectivity practically so you can get the connection. Okay, so this is the end of this particular lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.